up, YouTube? Today we are going to be prepping the Budget Integra for paint tomorrow. If you haven't seen it, please follow my Instagram at R.L.R build. Today I'll be showing you some simple stuff, and I definitely know that you guys wanted a pool video or it driving, but just not 100% ready, and I'm also going to be working on that in the next video. Also got a few surprises in the next upcoming videos. I'll definitely break it down, what exactly I did in the build, piece by piece, the best I can. A little late in the YouTube game, but enjoy it. Alright guys, we are in the back of the Integra. Clearly I have no interior in the rear. At this time I'm going to be taking out one of the rear tail lights. I'll probably just give you guys one so I can move on with other videos. You will be needing an 8mm deep socket. Yeah, so let's begin. Also, I'm using an Earthquake 3/8 impact ratchet. You don't need all these expensive tools to make shit happen, but they are nice. Pretty excited to get this paint job going. Tired of having an ugly car, but it is what it is. Definitely helps when you have no interior. Keeps it pretty simple. Also, don't forget to unplug it. These old connectors can be a little punk sometimes. It is what it is. It's a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8mm bolts. That is the start. Alright, moving on. Here we go, guys. Now on the driver's side skirt. Mine, everybody might be different. I just got a 10mm bolt, and then has these. All right, here we go. So I think from factory they actually use clips. I happen to not have those clips, and kind of a hoarder when it comes to 10 mils. I tend to save all the ones I come across. Truthfully, I hate taking these things off, but it's got to come off. I'm trying to keep them black instead of going all white all around. I'm kind of doing a black and a white mix. Show you one new foot. Sorry guys, don't chew tobacco. So these annoying clips right here, they tend to break usually. I've been pretty lucky, some of them are stuck in the car. Also another thing, in the video I had different set of rims in the front. I'm actually running with some drag radials at the moment. some traction issues that I'm running into. Usually I have some street tires on there, but they tend to just spin, and spinning ain't winning, so I had to try these drag radials. I do have a set of slicks, or if anybody has any lenses out there that wants to hook a brother up, that'd be cool. Decent price anyway, trades, whatever. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then we'll move on to the lip. And then towards the end of this video, I guess I'll just go into a little breakdown of the vehicle. This is the first video, so here we are again on the passenger side. Any grown man with some kids knows that I like to park the wife's car in the garage, so kind of just do what I gotta do, work in tight spaces. And if you know anything about the South, it is not cold in the South. It's definitely hot today. So this car's definitely far from perfect. I'm not extremely a professional. Truthfully, guys, I do this just because I love it and it's fun. But let's see if this one's gonna come up as easy as the other one. Probably got it. I'm gonna try. Pressure, pull it out. And this one's sticking real nice. So that is it. The guy painting it is a new up and coming painter out here in Columbus, Georgia. All right, guys, now we're gonna get back into the removal of the lip. We're gonna need Phillips, well, depending on how you mounted your lip, but that's how I have it mounted. Phillips, gotta use a 10 mil. This is how I did it. Some brackets, ran out of rivets. So really, my car is set up very simple. I like to keep it that way due to the fact it's a project and I want to keep this going for a while. Little backstory on it. 2018, August, I purchased the car for a little bit over $1,000. Had a stock B20. When I bought the car, I had full intentions of putting a turbo on it. Kind of was what it was. I like these Integras. I have big plans. Just a little bit more time, a little bit more practice, and hopefully I can get to where I want to be. But as of right now, I'm making shit work. So I'm cool with that. With this being the first YouTube video, I wish I recorded the actual engine build. Truthfully, I did it all without a book and straight off of knowledge that I've had in the past few years. Surprisingly, it runs really good. Thanks to Shogun 2 out in Colorado. Also a very good friend of mine that I've known quite some time. Shout out to him. see what happens. See what kind of power we make. Also on this channel, I am going to have some select few and some podcasts. You know, talk to some dudes about some car stuff. Really, this all comes from growing up in California. We mess with cars, and that's what we love to do. This is more about the culture and just keeping it alive. Yeah, I love this stuff, so love going to the drag strip, racing. Racing is illegal, so driving out into Mexico is pretty cool, man. Street pools are where it's at. In California, props to you guys. We've been doing this for years. We like to do everything ourselves. Everybody likes to be different, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. Out here, at least from my experience of being out here, I've been out here since 2011. A lot of these guys like to pay other guys to do it. Maybe that's a smart thing, maybe not. I don't like to pay, especially for somebody else to work on my car, and kind of lose out on knowledge. I keep it real, man. How's a guy gonna have a fast car and not know how to put it together? Tuning, I mean, yeah, that's a skill in itself. The majority of the really good tuners will have, you know, years of school and stuff like that. You know, I do have some schooling, a little bit of a background. Maybe someday we'll go over that. But for the most part, you know, this is just standard Honda knowledge we were doing, you know, back in like 2004, 2005 as a kid. You know, just trying to keep our cars going, and then, you know, the wars with the V8s versus the Hondas. Initially, I liked, you know, mostly all motor. Shogun, he kind of got me into the turbos. I've had them in the past, but wasn't very successful. This is actually like the first real successful build. She runs good. You know, things tend to be working. She was a full rebuild. We'll break down the specs. So it's got some nipping pistons, Hastings rings, ACL bearings, Eagle rods, GSR head with SuperTech valve train, Civic Type R cams, some used cam gears. I got this turbo manifold from Raw Talent Bones over there. Also another shop in California. Turbos, eBay turbo, got it for like $100. You know, everything on this car has been pretty much like backyard build. All the nuts and bolts have just been accumulated throughout time. You know, it's running a B16 tranny, Zeddy clutch. You know, it's pretty basic. You know, I'm not gunning for 10s from the get. Trying to really just get into, you know, the 12s and 11s, get comfortable driving again. It's been a long time since I've got to really get out there and have some fun. The goal is to get the car into like the low 2000 range. You know, I don't know where she sits at now. I got to take her to the scales. The whole front end when I got the car was just destroyed. The radiator core was just shattered. Like, homeboy probably ran over a curb or something like that. What else did I do? And the only thing that I really haven't touched on the car personally was the tune and the overall fuel system, the lines themselves. I'm running AM fuel pressure regulator, 750 RC injectors, 4-bar map sensor, Ching Chong distributor, eBay piping. I had to make that work out. She's got a traction bar. Like I said, she's sitting on slicks right now. Or not slicks, drag radials. I mean, the bore and everything, did that with the Harbor Freight Special, little peg leg, didn't even have a honing ball, none of that. She sealed up right. I mean, I started her up, she smoked a little bit. I wish I got that on camera, but like I said, I didn't think about recording stuff. I was kind of focused on getting the work done itself. Cleared out the whole dash, no heater core, nothing. It's a street car, well, something I drive when I was like 20. I have driven her. She's on braking miles right now. She's about at 600 miles. I don't really think I'm missing anything else. I'd like to start her up for you guys. In the next video, I'll show you some pulls, how she drives. But just for right now, I want to get you guys familiar with my vehicle before I start doing anything crazy. Get some interviews going and really break it down. I mean, this is the first video, so let's see what she does. Also, I just kind of want to shatter the rumor with the B20s. I mean, I got it. It's not some crazy 400 or 500 horsepower engine or anything like that. But you know what, man? You don't need to be a dyno queen to win races. You just need to put in a little bit of hard work and obviously drive the hell out of it. If there's anything, that I like to do, it's just learn something new about myself every day when I step behind the wheel. It's not high-end parts or anything too crazy. She's mostly just like an OEM Honda with a turbo, with stronger upgrades. She can rev really high, she revs fast. I had fun with her. Not the fastest car on the block, but I could definitely say that I built it myself. If you want to review my Instagram, check my proof. The majority of the work has been done at home and a different location, but she's been torn down, gone through. She ain't the greatest thing, but she's mine, she works, and basically just want to keep it positive out there, and it's a good way to pass time, free time at its finest, and you can keep this going, man. Also got another build coming up. Picked up some pistons real cheap, and also got a press behind me that I'm working with, a little 6-ton, and it's a slow process, but a good way to pass time. If there's anything I forgot, whatever, it'll come up later on. Tomorrow I gotta take her next door and go figure, just down the street, and my neighbor, he's gonna paint it for me. I'll also get him in some of the videos, hopefully get an interview with him, and then once it's painted and stuff like that, that's when I'd like to do a pool video. I really don't like having an ugly car, especially because I pride myself on this vehicle. Put in a lot of work, and a lot of work to me. It's mostly a free time vehicle. Spend about an hour a day. So if you guys got any questions or anything like that, maybe I can get deeper into the mods and what I did. Like I said, a lot of it was shot from the hip. The engine build, I was just exercising a little common sense and using some decent knowledge when it came to putting it together. She holds up fine, starts up every time. And also, if we want to go back, this is actually the second B20 that's been in here, because my first one that I cheaply put together was an ultimate failure, and I guess I can see why people blow them. definitely do not just slap a fucking head on there. Run CTR cams on a stock block without clanging the motor. I can definitely verify that those valve reliefs, you know, dude, I was lucky for a while, man. I mean, I was probably boosting every corner. It was fun, man. But that setup didn't last for maybe a month. She actually, it was horrible. I was running her on an E-Prom. This one's, I use Team View, but I run it on a Honda S300. I like it, very easy for me to get in contact with my buddies and, like some remote tunes and stuff like that. So highly recommend, just studying up before you do these builds and kind of push yourself to, proceed with it. You meet some cool people along the way. You get knowledge you never thought you had. You build up a sense of confidence, whatever. But it's real fun, man. I enjoy this, and I want to continue building. Thinking about, doing something out here because out here is pretty dry, at least in my area. A lot of these guys, they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to go hang out in Mexico and, have some fun. Lots of V8s out here. These V8s are no joke, man. So, till next time, man. When I drop the next video, it'll be a lot better, more content, not simple taking off a tail light and a fucking whipping skirt, dude. I'm keeping this super basic. Just want to get the video out there. And I promise you, next video, you're gonna like it, you're gonna enjoy it. But this go around, I'm gonna call it quits from here.